Hello, this is Professor Dennis Liu. In this video, I'd like to talk about creating pictorials from coded plans. With coded plans, let's start again. Hello, this is Professor Dennis Liu. In this video, I'd like to talk about creating pictorials from coded plans. As you know, visualization skills can be improved by creating three-dimensional pictorials. And with coded plans, relatively complicated shapes can be created from relatively simple shapes. In this case, cubes. With a coded plan, let me start that again. This is a coded plan. It's usually just a, This is a coded plan. It appears as a series of, This is a coded plan. It is simply a series of squares with numbers inside. The numbers in each box represents the number of cubes to be stacked on that spot. Eventually, the goal is to create a pictorial that has the same number of cubes stacked in that square. The video should show here. Okay. So for example, in this coded plan, the first step is to redraw the squares in isometric space, as shown. The second step is to stack the number of cubes in each square on top of that square. And finally, the last step is to eliminate the lines between each cube. Now the object looks like a true three-dimensional object. Here's another coded plan. Again, the first step is to redraw the squares in isometric space. And then where each number occurs, we stack the number of cubes that's contained in that spot. Let me start over again. Here's another coded plan. The first step is to redraw the coded plan in three-dimensional space. The use of isometric drawing paper helps. In each square where there's a number, we stack the number of cubes that's indicated by that number on top of that square. And finally, we eliminate the transitions between the squares. We can increase the complexity by looking at the coded plan from different corners. Here we have 4 corners marked W, X, Y, and Z. The goal is to be able to visualize the three-dimensional object from any of these corners, as shown in this animation. The animation will play here. The next step is to try to draw that coded plan, or the object that's created from the coded plan, from each of the corners. Let me start again. The goal is to be able to draw the three-dimensional object represented by the coded plan from any of the corners. In this case, this is the X corner, this is the Y corner, this is the Z corner. Is this the W?
W.
Sorry. The X, Y.
X, Y, W, and Z.
Okay. The goal is to be able to create a three-dimensional object as viewed from any of these corners. Here's the object viewed from the X corner, the Y corner, the W corner, and the Z corner. The user should The three-dimensional object should be The three-dimensional object should be drawn without having to rotate the coded plan. Thank you.